dialogue. And this morning, we want to talk about a pressing issue in our dear Delta states. It has to do with jungle justice versus vigilantism. We had local reports few days ago about how two suspects were arrested at Ugara and they were taken to Mosoga. And they were interrogated about kidnapping allegations, and at the end of the day, they were lynched and later burnt to death. And for the past few days as well, residents of Ijomi Ogara, they've been protesting against the unlawful killing of these two suspects. It is alleged that one of the suspects is actually a Banga farmer, and he had no linking to the kidnapping allegations. So this morning we want to ask a very, very pressing question. Is jungle justice deserved? Because come to think of it, in the month of January, we had over 3 cases of jungle justice in Delta States. And now we are having another one in the month of February. And this has to do with indigenes of Mosoga and Ogara. So we're asking this morning. So if you want to drop your thoughts, you can just go to our Facebook page on EKU 91.1 FM. Drop your thoughts. We have a question for you there to just answer. Drop your thoughts on our page on Facebook. So this morning, like I said before, we're treating this pressing issue. What is jungle justice, and how can we put an end to it? Like, what is the cause of jungle justice in our dear Delta states? So jungle justice is more like a mob action, and it occurs when an angry mob feels they should punish a suspect. But come to think of it again, we are not in an animal farm where there are no laws. We are not in a lawless country. In our dear nation, Nigeria, there are laws, and there are due process you have to follow to punish a suspect. But then again, why do people resort to jungle justice? Like, what's the reason? What's the rationale behind people engaging in jungle justice? One of them is lack of trust in the legal system. And many people believe that the police or the courts, that's our law enforcement agents, they are corrupt and they are too slow in delivering justice. You know, they say justice delayed is justice denied. So many people just resort to jungle justice because they don't trust the legal system. They just feel that justice may take too much time to be delivered. So the best and the fastest way to punish a criminal is a suspect rather, is just to punish them, lynch them, and mob them. That's what they just resort to. And then another reason for that is emotional reaction. You know, when people are angry, they think impulsively. They can just do things without thinking about the consequences. It happens that when people resort to jungle justice, you may likely hurt innocent people. Just like the case of that pepper soup girl that went viral last year, October, in Edo State. There was an issue where it was alleged that this young girl, below the age of 18, she poisoned her ex-boyfriend and 3 of her friends with pepper soup. But you see, in this month of February, it was revealed by the courts that this young lady had no dealings with the poisoning of her ex-boyfriend and 3 of his friends. So, assuming they didn't follow due process in finding out what really happened, social media was actually agog during that period of time. Content makers were making different skits and contents on it. The young lady revealed in her interview that the friends of her ex-boyfriend were looking for her to mob her, to even kill her. So assuming the court didn't go through this legal process, we wouldn't have known that this young lady was actually innocent. You understand? So emotional reaction at most times can make people to engage in the act of mobbing and lynching people. Then aside from that, we have fear. Fear is actually one of the greatest reason why people engage in jungle justice, because come to think of it, people feel that letting a suspect go or arresting a suspect may lead to more crime. So the best and fastest way to actually put an end, according to the mobbers, is just to punish the suspect instantly. So fear is the reason why most people resort to jungle justice. But like I said before, come to think of it, do you feel engaging in jungle justice can actually put an end to this problem? We have crime on the increase on a daily basis. We have kidnappers, suspects, and all of that. So does jungle justice really put an end to the nature of crime in our community? And come to think of it again, does it mean that those people that are lynched, most of them, it may be that they are innocent, just like we have in the current case of the Ogara and the Mosoga case? We don't know if they are innocent yet, but investigation is still ongoing, and Ogara residents are alleging that the suspects are not kidnappers, but they've already been killed, they've been burnt already at Mosoga. Like I said, but investigation is still going on, and we hope that the authorities actually find out how they can bring peace between both communities. Okay, just go on our Facebook page, drop your thoughts and comments. When we come back from this musical break, we will take them, and then we will also provide solution on how to put an end to jungle justice in our dear state and of course in Nigeria. Don't touch the dial. We will be right back.